Hi guys.
Okay, so we're going to give Alexa a rest because we've just been...
We literally spent the last 3 hours asking stupid questions to her Amazon dot.
Yeah. A minute. Oh, Alexa, what is the answer to the life, universe and everything?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, speak Klingon.
I don't speak Klingon because I'm contracted only to operate in Federation space.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing for the past 3 hours. We went into Wigan, I met midnight in Wigan, and then we went for a soda float, and then we went for Chinese.
I'm just trying to get my friends to watch. Because I was meant to bring my own tripod with me, but I forgot. As I do. Right.
We went to took the dog out for a walk as well, so...
That should work.
Yeah. But it looks like there's a lot of people coming through.
Yeah, and your lot. Now, we asked for questions over the last few weeks, and we did get one about current convention proliferation, but we're going to do a convention-based vlog, probably around Enchanted.
Yeah.
Because it fits best,
Yeah.
I think. So, anyway. Tomorrow we're going to Wigan Comic Con, which is Heather's local. I'm hoping I'm still around to go to Wakefield, but I'm Wakefield Comic Con, but I might be in Milan. So that's Milan, not Mulan. What people keep thinking I'm saying.
I'll make a man out of you.
Yes, please.
Let's get down to...
Yeah, don't go that far.
to the feet.
At Wakefield Comic Con, there's Jemima Ruper, who everyone knows I love. What's your thoughts on the ending of Once Upon a Time? I haven't seen it yet, but I'm severely far behind, so I don't mind spoilers.
I liked it. I would have liked them to do a little bit more, but the ending was... It was good. It was fitted because it came full circle. I'm not trying not to give spoilers away, but it did come full circle.
Those who know.
Yeah, so...
Deal.
Yeah, but I liked the ending of it because it came full circle.
Speaking of Once Upon a Time, we're going to a convention in a few weeks.
Yeah.
This week's Wigan Comic Con, next week Let's Mania, then a few weeks later is Enchanted.
Yeah.
Which is mainly a Once Upon a Time convention. But for me, it's Defiance and True Blood because Jamie Murray and Kirsten Bauer van Straten, everyone knows I'm crap at last names. Anyway, why are we going to Wigan Comic Con?
To see David Boy Smith's son, Harry Smith.
David Boy, for those who don't know, because you may have come over from my profile, is, was, gotta stress this, a wrestler that went by the name of British Bulldog. Yeah. Local, more or less.
Yeah, he was born in Goulburn, which is part of Wigan, but then he moved over to Canada.
And when he was in WWE, it went from, he was from Leeds, Manchester,
London, Liverpool.
They couldn't pick. Same as William Regal. It took him ages to get Blackpool back.
Yeah, it was depending where he was wrestling, really, and
where people would actually have heard of.
Yeah.
And,
because I don't think at that time Manchester was as well.
The irony is, I think I actually saw him when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Wakefield Swimming Baths. They used to have a sports hall. That's probably the first wrestling thing I ever went to. I'd have to ask my dad when it was. Anyway, he passed away.
God. It was 9 years yesterday. 19, years. Either yesterday or today since Owen Art died. So it might be coming up to 13, 14 for Davey.
And you got a chance to meet him?
God, yeah, when I was 14. Funny enough, GPW guys, probably...
Oh, Bindi, if you're going to Enchanted, please message me. I have an idea, and I think you might like it. But not, now, later.
As I was saying, David Boy Smith, I met him when I was 14 years old, 14, 15, at the Monaco Ballroom, which is now the home of GPW. And...
I think it'd just be fitting to meet his son.
Yeah, because his dad was just awesome.
as well as he wrestles under British Bulldog now as well, doesn't he?
He wrestles under David Boy Smith Jr. I don't know if he's taken up the mantle of British Bulldog. I think he did for a little bit in WWE, but I don't know about the other places.
As well as David Boy Smith's son, there's
Raven.
James McKenzie, who plays the character of the Raven in a BBC or CBBC game show called Raven, which has returned to I think, returned to TV. Bindi says she's interested in my idea. I'll explain later, mate. Not live. And who's the guy from Peaky Blinders?
Kevin Metcalf, who's actually a family friend.
She's not name dropping. She's only just found this out herself. That's pretty much it. There are other guests and props, but we're not very, very good memories. Especially when we're laughing too much.
Probably get like, oh yeah. But I'll probably be live streaming. Anyway.
But mainly it's to hang out.
Yeah.
And last week I mentioned she's got these £10 mystery box things.
Yeah. So.
And we saw them for sale in one of the shops in Manchester. So we're guessing they were going to be a regular thing at the local conventions, and technically Wigan is local.
I mean, we could get some of ours and we come back tomorrow. Do
one of the unboxing things. But what I want to do,
one second. Keep talking. I'm just going to try to fit you in.
Never mind. I'll wait.
Sorry.
Right night.
We just look red.
Yeah. Yeah. As I was saying, what I want to do is I'm going to shag you all, to be honest. Sorry, it's a Lee Evans quote, and we're going to watch Lee Evans later. What I was meaning to say. I'm going to a convention in July where a lot of the main Shadowhunters cast are in attendance, and one of my friends has sent some postcards and things over for the cast, along with a Christmas present that she went to send me. And while my dad did try and steal it, I saved it because I knew that it would be perfect to do a taste test thing. Now, I don't even know if we can get these up here or not. Oh, no, I haven't looked. They're called Tim Tams. They're the most...
Twinkies! Sorry! When Midnight was talking about them before, I was thinking of something like Twinkies. I've been trying to think all afternoon what the other thing I was trying to think of, and it was Twinkies.
As I was saying... According to the packet, they are the most irresistible chocolate biscuits and made by Arnott's. Now, these are an Australian thing because my friend Carla lives in New South Wales. And I figured what better thing to do than to pull my pair of tie in and do a taste test.
Well, Apple aren't enough things to taste test, so...
Tadpole water. Searched a little while back for me and her taste testing these, were they Russian drinks?
Polish, Russian... Something
like that.
Yeah.
I had green tadpole water, which was basically toothpaste with tadpoles in it.
Yeah, and I had like a honey one. They weren't literally tadpoles, but it looked like...
It was seeds, but it looked like tadpole eggs. Right. So, I'm saving some of these for my dad, because he did try and nick them. But I figured...
Ooh, they're not what I thought.
Try and show the...
A minute. They kind of look a little bit like penguin biscuits crossed bonbon. No, not bonbon.
Bobbins.
Bobbins.
Yeah. The biscuit, not the drink. Though that would be interesting.
Smells kind of like a milky chocolate, but not as...
Why have I got the Milky Way kid suddenly in my head?
It's not... What's the word? The chocolate smells different.
I'm not the chocolate expert, a different Ali is.
They're a bit like clubs. Club.
Oh yeah, I remember them. Okay. Thank you for this again, Carla. I haven't said it enough. I see what you mean.
A bit like penguins.
Wafer biscuits.
Yeah. Or was it, Benedict Cumberbatch says? The penguins.
Penguins or something.
Yeah, pen rings.
I think the smell you're getting is like it's more milky.
Yeah,
It's still dark chocolate, it's milky.
yeah, definitely.
We sound like we're doing freaking Jamie Oliver or something. I'm trying to think of something that we can send over to you guys, but her town's famous for mints, and my town's famous for Haribo. But you guys got Haribo over in Australia because Michelle was looking. I think she regrets it now, but she was looking. Although, could send Pontiac licorice. I mean, the German licorice has strawberry jam in it, from what I've heard. No, I think that's the German one. There's a type of licorice that has strawberry jam in it, which is, I don't even think Pontiac would touch. I put the letters and everything away, especially for when I go, which I still can't believe is in bloody July. I am actually meeting the sodding Shadowhunter cast. I do wish my dear Parabataya was me, but she hasn't got a passport and she couldn't afford it this time around.
And we got December.
Yeah, now we do finally have a donor convention in England, run by a Spanish company, but we've heard good things. They're holding a convention now in, I think it might be somewhere in Spain this weekend.
It's not Barcelona.
I'd have to double check. But Matt's there, who plays Alec. I hope nobody asked him to sign an arrow. Oh great, I've given her an idea. So we should be able to get a decent review, because I know a few British people going. I did have an idea for this, but it went a bit strange. And then again, it is us. Yeah. This is why we ask you guys for questions.
Yeah.
Because we waffle. It's what we do best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot.
We've not been drinking, honest.
No, just hyper.
I think a lot of sugar or soda float.
This is what happens when you put Parabataya together after a Parabataya strong finale and give them Australian chocolate. Which I'm not sure if my dad will eat them all or not, because I'm not going to take them all back with me. I'm going to leave them here. I'm going to ask her mother to try them as well. We pull her in, but she's probably went to bed.
Yeah, I think she has.
Well, it's 2 weeks now since the finale? Or one? 1 week since Shadowhunter's finale. But 3B is yet to come. And we still are in hope of a 4th season.
Yes.
Hashtag renew Shadowhunters. Or else. No, seriously. This season has been intriguing, to say the least.
Yeah, especially getting Brother Zachariah, and who I'm still...
Who's a total geek?
Oh yeah,
John Ho, who plays him, is a total fanboy.
yeah.
It's epic. I've got screen caps of a conversation that we had based on an offhand comment I made that I still know a Gwack shipper. That's Gwen and Jack, by the way, for non-torture people.
Yeah.
And he freaked out. He just couldn't believe anyone could actually ship Gwack still. And it's like, and he apologised for the block capitals, which is obviously internet shouting, and I went, you're apologising to a fan for being a fan. This is new. Hoping that if things progress and we see more of Zachariah, he may get asked to a convention, hopefully in Europe.
And we hope that it builds Comic-Con, because I would just love to see his reaction.
Sit him next to Gareth David Lloyd.
Yeah, like,
on the spot.
Hi. Hi.
This season has seen Alec and Jace go through some heavy duty stuff.
Yes.
Separately and their bond as Parabataya.
Yeah.
And as recently as last week, I was seeing people complaining that the Pirate Tie Bond was evil, bad for the show, bad for the duo.
I'm so glad I didn't see that.
I really sometimes wish I didn't have Twitter, but I keep an eye on things. And I brought it up because, well, everyone knows we class ourselves as Pirate Tie, and whether you're back in the books or the show, the Pirate Tie Bond is important. It may not get shown very often in the show. When it is shown, it's one or both characters' worst points, like when Alec used the Adamus Stone to track Jace, or recently with Jace asking Alec to...
Yes.
Yeah. Not spoilering as best I can here. It's hard.
I mean, because the thing with the Stone as well, you had that connection coming back to Jace, because you had the Jace saying the oath again to fetch him.
The way his voice choked up when he recited the Pirate Tie Oath nearly killed me. And I don't go the whole fangirl route of actually reacting as badly as some fans do. But when it comes to the Pirate Tie, that's a whole different matter.
Yes.
And I think her dad's watching. Okay, this season at the beginning, I was a bit annoyed with Alec and Magnus because it was turning into the Alec and Magnus show.
Yeah.
The shippers were going mental.
Yeah.
There was more ship than story, but they pulled it out of the bag by the end of it.
And it has. I think a lot of shows are finding that, like the Ultimate Samvers, a lot of people seem to be seeing that, or thinking that ship is more than the show.
Yeah.
And I am saying ship is more than the show and things like that. It's just crazy.
Okay, there are other ships in Shadowhunters, and of course we see a lot of Clace, which is Clary and Jace, by the way.
I mean,
but it was taking over a bit.
Yeah.
But then with Lilith's task nearly being complete, her finding out about what the Sealies had done.
Yeah.
It started to claw back the story, and it became story-based again.
Yeah.
There was still Magnus and Alec. There was still the I love you scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the final episode, I'm telling you, don't watch it if you're in a bad mood. It will destroy you. Especially when you realise we've got at least until the 14th of August.
Yeah.
That was the first rough estimate of the next half of the series, but then the writers had to take that down because there isn't actually a decided date yet. And Heather's mother's walked in.
Keep an eye out on his phone now.
Okay.
It's
It's not just like your pocket, has it?
No. It's not outside.
Okay.
I do know that. It's
These are the folly of doing lives.
it's
Relax.
Live on Facebook.
Oh. Oh. It's got one of them power packs on the end of it.
Hey, Pat, come here. Please.
And you've missed on Markiplier jacket.
You always notice that.
I just pick it up.
Try this. Tell us what you think.
It's chocolate. No.
That wasn't a bad thing about you, that was a bad thing about chocolate, Carla. It's Australian chocolate. My friend sent me them over.
Oh well. It's there.
This family have a knack of losing their phones.
Yeah. Right.
I
Bye-bye.
have a knack of finding them.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. You'll go watch us now. You'll go watch us now.
Oh, Carlos. Go on to this.
Dad's watching us.
No, we should have done this earlier when more people were still awake. But
we were just having too much fun playing on Alexa.
playing on?
Play. The very thing playing with.
True.
A Star Wars story. Deadpool 2. Sherlock
Oh, playing on Cinema Times.
Alexa, stop. Right.
I was going to say something, but I forgot what we were going to say. Oh, yeah. The 2 points that come out from this series for me is the strange behaviours from the fans because of the Parapetio.
Yeah.
But also, something I heard a few weeks ago, like, people have probably all seen the scene where Jace, the owl, should I say, has Clary hanging over the building. And Clary says, Jace, I still love you. Jace replies, I don't love you. Not anymore.
And he chucks her.
Just drops her. People are saying that they weren't broke up because both sides didn't agree. Now, I'm a romantic asexual. I never want any part in a relationship, but I have observed relationships in the past, and you both don't need to agree to break up.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the time when I've seen it, it's been one party saying, yeah, you don't.
Yeah. I mean, like, even though I'm asexual, I have had relationships. And one relationship was the guy said to me, finish with me. The second one, it was mutual. But yeah.
It makes this question more about, as much about fandom as it does about the storyline, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, it might because we're on the, as you said before, it might because we're on the older end of the fandom. Whoops. I'm trying not to destroy the bag so I can put it in my notebook. Anyway, it might be because we're on the older end of the scale, or it might just be because we actually think about these things. But there's some things in fandom that at the moment, not just Shadowhunters, that just make you like total head scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, like with the Sambas thing, it's not the entire fandom. I'm not generalising. I don't count myself in this issue, but the recently in Supergirl, Marnell, Kara's love from season 2 returned with his wife Imra, and she told him when they returned to the future that they had to stay behind to help Supergirl Kara defeat Rain and to decide where his heart was, because he still loved her, but he loved Imra. He wanted to do the honourable thing. I'm not spoiling, but I know what happens in the end. But even before the last episode, people were saying that Imra had already lost. But Monel didn't leap back into Kara's arms. Didn't dishonour her or Kara.
Yeah.
He was thinking about it. It shows that while the shows are trying to give both sides of the story, the fans only see one side, which worries me sometimes. I mean, you've got to realise that there's more than one side to a story, otherwise the story is going to be extremely boring.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use the car crash analogy because I think I've used that to death. It's like, not speaking to anyone specific, but last year one of the remaining convention organisers in the UK folded Rogue Events, leaving, at the time, Starfury is the only 3-day convention in the UK. And you had the Rogue fans who went to Starfury anyway, saying, well, at least we still have Starfury. You had the Rogue fans who were so dyed-in-the-wool blinkered that they wouldn't try anything else, and then you had the middle ground. But whereas one side, the ones who already went to Starfury, would just put your hands up and say, pick your side, pick whether you want to come to Starfury or not. It's up to you. No one's forcing you. There were those among the other side that got a little forceful.
Mm.
Fans have started getting a little precious recently. I mean, I'm not an old geek. I'm not as old as some of my friends. I wasn't looking at her there. I was looking down at my bag before anyone says. My bag's down there. I have muscle instruments and stuff on. And I've been a part of some of the older fandoms like Trek and Highlander, and it's like being in a different world. Don't have the same issues as the Mortal Instruments, the Once Upon a Times, and the Supergirl fandoms. I mean, I thought the Supernatural fandom was crazy. Crossroads, the Supernatural convention, went off without a hitch last week, despite everyone saying it went to fall flat on its face. Yeah. Seriously, guys, we need questions or subjects to talk about, because otherwise...
Yeah, we will.
We could recite the Power of Toes, but that's just another thrill out of everyone else but us.
Well, if you wanted to know like more about asexuality, I know we've done videos about it in the past. But
Gareth wants us to do something on being dyspraxic.
Yeah, Gareth, I have done something on dyspraxia. It was on my 200 subscriber special. I did do a little bit, but I do want to do more research into it, because it's something that I want to get right. Because I've got my own experiences of being dyspraxic, but it's not one size fits all.
Yeah. It's like, we're all different polarities, dude.
Yeah. So I am going to do research on it. But yeah, like, if you want to know more about asexuality, about autism, dyspraxia,
Fandoms. Because that seems to be all I'm pretty good at.
If you want to know about Power Batai, you know.
Just don't ask me to pronounce the Greek again, because that really blew up in my face.
Just things like that. Yeah.
Oh, but, well, I'm such an idiot. About, I don't know. Okay, so technically it's still 25th for an hour.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Ali!
I ain't singing, mate. I break the screen.
No. Neither of us are singing because we were smashing windows and break phone screens and smash light bulbs.
We gave you the cupcakes of birthdayness last week?
Yes.
For
No, week before?
something like that.
Yeah.
For Ultimates. Time flies. And I gave you the Q figure to get signed by Kristen. I know we're not going to be able to hang out this weekend, but next weekend, totally going to be worth it, mate.
Definitely, yeah.
Christophe Lambert and Richard Wilson.
Yes.
That is how to pronounce it, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Plus, we have some more gift type things for you.
Yep.
I just didn't want to send them in the post because I severely do not trust my postie right now. Apparently my Vulcaneers have been delivered to the vet.
What?
So, like,
Your Vulcaneers got delivered to the vet.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. So, happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Happy birthday, Ali.
I know you're in work tomorrow, but try and have like a good weekend, dude.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how we're gonna make one day worth it next week, but we'll definitely do our damnedest.
Definitely. Oh, and happy birthday to Bryony as well. Happy 18th. Because it's officially her 18th today. So, because that's now, I remember Bryony's and Ali's, the fact that they're both same day.
Okay. See, this is what happens when you give us time on videos. Anyway, so taste test, talking about the new series, Ali. Wigan, yes.
Yeah.
I did.
Like I said, I'll probably be live at Wigan, so.
I had thought of something else, but I can't remember it now. As it usually goes with me. Alright, the next event after Wigan is Kleptomania, as we've said.
Yeah.
With Christophe Lambert, Richard Wilson, Aid Edmondson,
Couple of others.
hoping to see some of our friends there. No Nadine and Manchester Staffley group, the Phoenix, is going to be there. I know my friend Adam's going to be there. I'm assuming with Christoph being there, there'll be other Highlander fans. I know my friend, our friend Carol can't go because she's house sitting.
Yeah.
But we got to make a point to go see her at some point.
Yes, definitely.
And then after
So I
that,
want to meet Xander. He looks adorable.
Yeah, one of our keys of being privatized with Jason Alec is whereas Alec has always been the straight arrow, logical one, and Jason is the let's go fight a dragon demon for the hell of it. She's Alec, I'm Jason. Although at the moment I just prefer to be the owl. No, the predeceased version, not the.
Or
Yeah.
Jem and Will.
Herondale's a Herondale, dude. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. After Kleptomania, I'm not entirely sure how many days. Oh, about 12 days.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks. After Kleptomania, there is Enchanted, which is the Once Upon a Time convention. And then, as far as I can recall, I'm in Milan for a weekend. LFCC, if we make it.
Yeah.
Which is another one of our splits, because I want to go for Paul Wesley. She wants to get glamoured by Ian Somerhalder again. Is it glamoured? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched
Oh
it.
my god.
Compelled.
Yeah. Compelled.
Oh my god, I don't need to watch Vampire Diaries again. It's been so
It's
long.
on Netflix, and watch it.
Along with Lee Evans, Solomon Kane, and fuck knows what else.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see Within Temptation in November.
Yeah.
With Ali. Then we have I'm going to Invasion Convention if it bloody kills me because it's Killjoys. The Warrant is all. You only get that.
Pray for trees.
That sounds like a squirrel saying.
Squirrel!
Yeah. I think I shouldn't give him any chocolate. Do not feed the animals. What was I saying? Oh yeah. While we were at Ultimates last week, I got this mad text about, oh my god, James is coming to Wales. And I thought she meant that James Frayne had finally officially signed a return because he had said he would try and come to Wales in December since he couldn't make it in April. What she meant was James Purefoy from Rome, Knight's Tale, Alter Carbon, and several other things.
I actually forgot it was not Alter Carbon.
He plays the rich boy who hires him to find his killer. I mainly know him from Rome.
And I mainly know him from Knight's Tale.
So he's a good guy in her thing and a bad guy in mine.
Well, he's kind of... Yeah, no, he is. I was about to say he's kind of grey, but no. He
Oh
is
no,
more,
if you watched Rome, you would definitely call
yeah.
him.
he is more good guy in...
And at Wales, I think Sir Derek Jackaby's going to be there.
Yes, but only for one day.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So we'll be breaking our tradition and going on Saturday, which should be interesting.
Mhm.
I just wish we could go to Saturday in April. Although my uncle would probably still kill me. Obviously, with it being December, we don't have any idea of cosplays or anything yet. And I'm still waiting for somebody to elicit my fancy, whereas these two have the people they want to go see. I'm probably just going with the hell of it again because Wales Comic Con rocks.
Yeah.
And then 8 days after Wales Comic Con, we have Pandemonium Con, which is the UK's first
European
base
Hunter?
discussion.
Yeah. We can't really say the first.
We loved Forsaken.
Yeah.
We loved it. Meeting John Carl was a dream. But maybe this will be done better for the fans.
Yeah.
And then that weekend, so literally like the day after we get back, we're going to see Nightwish. I'm literally turning 34 with one of my favourite bands finally playing in my area and me being able to go see them. Yeah, you watch fucking car crashes in a bloody stadium. Oh.
Don't say that.
Oh god, I didn't mean to, no, I'm not jinxing it. I do not want to jinx it. Tumos, do not decide to blow up your guitar or your keypad just for the hell of a video, please. I already have one favourite singer with burnt hair. Oh no, I don't anymore. Never mind. See, I waffle. Yeah.
We got the giggles now.
The weird thing about today is, like, most of our friends are down in London
Yeah.
for MCM and Heroes and Villains, and while I do envy people getting to meet Tyler again. And I'm hoping Laurie asks about season 4.
We'll get a chance again.
Hopefully Sean will get the hint.
Shadowhunters, Sean. Shadowhunters, Sean. Sean. Shadowhunters.
I was
Shadowhunters.
talking more about Superman.
I know, but still. Shadowhunters, Sean. Sean. If anyone can do a Shadowhunters con, it's you, Sean. Sean.
I think she's had too many E numbers. What was I saying? This is literally watch two geeks make complete fools of themselves, to be honest. Your DPW thing on Friday.
Oh yeah, and I do have GPW on Friday, which it is the special event for Dom Travis and Chris Travis. Dom committed suicide 8 years ago, and every year since then we've done a special show for him. And then 2 years ago, I don't know if any of the GPW guys are watching, or if any of my wrestling mates are watching, so if you can't correct me on this. But I think 2 years ago was when Chris Travis passed away from cancer. Both fantastic guys, lovely guys. When my mum was, I think I've spoken about this before, but my mum was diagnosed with breast cancer. Dom Travis was one of the first wrestlers, along with Bubblegum and Dirk Feelgood, to inbox me. This is how long ago it was. It was on MySpace. Dom Travis was one of the first to send me an inbox and just kind of give his support. And I'd only been to a couple of GPW shows back then. I didn't really know the guys as well as I know them now. And Chris, when I was at MPWA, I did a couple of shows with him then. And Chris was just a lovely guy. He was very sweet, very down to earth. And it was just really nice. And both gone way too soon. But every year, GPW do a show for Mind. And we're looking at doing something.
The next video we do will actually make sense.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more.
Our build up to a fundraiser for Mind, which is a mental health charity.
Yeah, we'll.
Because of our own experiences with
Mental
health and people with mental health,
yeah.
And inspired by Dominic Sherwood's portrayal of Jace in the first half of season 3.
So we'll talk a little bit more about when when we've planned everything out and got it
out.
Yeah.
I figure doing a fundraiser for a charity that means something gives you more of a spur on.
An incentive.
Yeah. Whereas getting dragged into charity fundraisers like see how many coins you can fit in your mouth or something downtown for a charity that you barely ever hear of except on streetwalkers.
Yeah.
It's not the same. If you do it yourself, you get more out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you've got a personal connection to it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've done a little bit of the knocking on doors work, and I just couldn't.
It's soul-sucking, dude.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was just kind of like, just knocking on the doors, and it just kind of like felt like, meh, kind of thing. And you felt bad, and like, oh, people coming to the door, and it's like, hey, why don't you just felt like we're taking the money, and I just felt like it should be optional to.
So along with the video about conventions, like answering Nadine's question about proliferation, we will be doing an intro and attempted setup of our fundraising event.
Yes.
If anyone's interested in taking part, you don't actually have to live in our area. Message us and we'll explain the idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially Michelle, if you're watching, because that could be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is she actually afraid of anything?
Yeah, Michelle, are you afraid of anything? This is Michelle 4th, by the way.
Apart from Twilight. Sparkles and secret sauce.
I was actually talking about that before. It was like saying,
And a story for another time. I think we've waffled a lot on a bit long right now, don't you?
Yeah.
It's your video, your exit, mate.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna end it there. So yeah, if there's anything you do want to know, and anything within reason, unless you want to see me die going extremely red on camera,
I think you already have previous videos, mate.
yeah, just leave them. Just send us an inbox, leave a comment.
The random are the better, dudes.
Yeah.
Fandom, sexuality, gender rights, politics, as long as it isn't freaking economics, because it goes on my head. Go for it.
Yeah. Anyway. Yep, that's it.
It's your exit. You in your hometown. It's usually how you exit things.
Alright. Love you lots, lots, like jelly tots, and keep them big and weird. Bye. We're gonna sign off now. Bye bye.